You like turds? How about a polished one? So let's talk about it, dudes. Marvel's Avengers is developed by Crystal Dynamics and published by Square Enix. It aims to take our favorite heroes and favorite series, or at least me speaking for myself at this point, into a new level of video gaming. However, it falls extremely short with its underwhelming lackluster RPG mechanics. I could even go as far as saying that the loot system shouldn't be a part of the game and it should be replaced with a level up system with unlockable skills from a database of your character hero you get to choose and fully being able to unlock their tree, accessing their full power. That would have been way better compared to the trash that they barfed up with Marvel Avengers by Crystal Dynamics. They try to bring RNG-based loot system from such wonderful classic games like the Borderlands series, the Diablo series, or even the Destiny series. However, it all goes down south when you compare this game under a microscope, which is what I'm going to do here in this review, starting with the graphics. This was done on the PS5 version of the PS5 version of its game, which is now available and on sale at the time of this video, and I was able to score this polished turd for the small price of 25 USD. I would say currently that this game is at least worth that. The next gen upgrade looks amazingly done, vividly done, well, and beautiful 4K on the 5 with glimmer effects, particle effects, high-res models, and 4K resolution. My eyes were at least visually pleased. The performance of this version of the game had no issues whatsoever. There was no frame drops, no frame jumps, and no screen tearing or skipping or anything of the like when it comes to frame rates. I wish I could say the same for its gameplay, because Marvel Avengers is a buggy-filled mess. During my playthrough, I encountered numerous bugs from delayed sound, to cutscenes not even having any audio at all, to Thor appearing to be fat like his counterpart from the Avengers movie, and at first maybe I thought it was like a funny cameo, and then I watched some footage from another different video of some B-rail and some extra clips, and then I realized everything that I thought about it was a lie. The combat where the game excels, and I will say it is very fun to play each Avenger because they have their own skills and abilities as you do level them up, and it's so various and diverse where each hero would be its own unique playstyle that you get to customize, so not every hero is the same when you play with people online. Speaking of online, where the fuck is everybody? This game is dead, dry land, barren wasteland, crawling for water. A tumbleweed goes by and goes cause this shit is drier than the Sahara Desert and drier than a grandma's vajayjay. Cause boy, this got some spider webs all over this shit, boy. Spider webs all over that shit. I'll tell you, this shit is so dry. It makes dry sandwiches moisty. I'm talking moisty, boys. Moisty. There is nobody online. The game is dead. Dry, flop, like shitty diarrhea from a baby that nobody wants to change. Who wants to change the baby? The baby fucking shit himself and it's stanky. My mind, when playing this game, you have to keep the mind state of this is a solo experience, because there's nobody there for you. I do love the combat though, and it's strange and it's sad to see that this game had so much potential and you could see that the love was there, but then it got ripped out somewhere and somebody took the love of the game and ran away with it. I do love how the heroes get stronger as you level them up, as the leveling system is very slow. It should be boosted. I think you should level up faster. And there's some microtransactions in this game for skins and cosmetic stuff, but at the end of the day, it's cosmetic, nothing pay to win, and most of the skins actually look lazy as fuck. They look exactly like fucking recolors, like fucking hello, good morning. That shit looked like you took it in fucking Microsoft Paint and was like, I'm gonna splash a little bit of blue on that, and they're gonna buy that shit. I'm gonna splash a little yellow on that side. Oh, his eyeballs around his eyes need a little bit of splash of that fucking white. Like, what? There's exactly probably 2 or 3 really nice skins for each hero, and you can imagine they all cost the fucking highest because that's probably where the money went, Johnny boy! And there's a roadmap coming out with Black Panther on his way and more content, quote-unquote, that is supposed to come through, and they even got Spider-Man coming to the PlayStation version. However, at its core, the game can't be fixed because it's fucking broken. Why is it so broken? Because of the levels look like they've been copied and pasted over and over as you play through the story. You go through a level, it all ends at a fucking elevator scene, and it loads you into the boss, or it loads you into something. But why does every semi-open world little like mission end at a fucking elevator scene? Who the hell came up with that fucking idea? I'd like to meet that guy. Like, hello, mate. Hey, how do we have a good idea for this video game? I don't know. Let's all have the level end at an elevator scene to incorporate with loading times. But on the PS5, it just looks like fucking lazy work. It looks like shit. But nobody will know because you know why nobody's gonna know. You know why? Because at the end of the day, nobody's playing. Anyway, they have Hawkeye and Kate being added, which is actually, are already added, with Black Panther and Spider-Man on the way. But this goes into my main reason of why you should play this game, and even give it the light of day. Something positive that I feel like I have to share about this game through the lather of negativity that I'm smearing all over it with shit. The story of Marvel Avengers follows a young child who grew up as a super fan of the Avengers himself named Kamala Khan. She gets invited to a VIP Comic-Con because she won with her fan fiction, and in the event is called A-Day. Things go south without spoiling some of the story because it's a very fucking short experience, by the way. She gets powers, and through catastrophic events you get to regather the Avengers and assemble them together, and in return they make her an Avenger herself. This game, but just the story by itself, no bullshit RPG mechanics, no loot system of dookie droplets. This probably would have scored way higher on my list. However, with it being filled with a bug fucking fest of uninspiring, dead inside, no flesh, rotten to its core, wasteland of a multiplayer, repetitive unfair tactics to grind, a loot system that forces you to replay levels that have been reskinned, is a huge waste of anybody's time, including myself, and the payoff for doing so is equivalent to hitting your head against the wall, telling yourself it's fun. All in all, the story of Marvel Avengers is probably the only reason why you should play this game, and it does have very fun combat and gorgeous graphics, but just don't stay too long or else you'll want to Thanos yourself. We here at NGI give Marvel Avengers a 7 out of 10. Make sure you stay up to date with all the latest in gaming tech news and reviews. Smash that like, and as always, subscribe. God bless and peace.
Small angry men with guns. Was that a joke? Did Thor make a joke?